to begin with this woman. She runs an amazing company called Act Like a Girl that has a podcast, that has shows. It includes like non-binary, LGBTQ, makes me feel so comfortable with who I am every single day. This girl is fucking amazing. And she's fucking hilarious. Give it up for Suzee Dunn!
I'm not teary-eyed, it's fine. We share a wall, we're obsessed with each other. Me and Bailey. Give it up for my roommate, Bailey Mason. I'm bringing this stool up here like a security blanket because I'm going to try some new jokes. Okay guys, so as Bailey said, my name is Suzee Dunn, and I'm currently single as fuck. And by single as fuck, I don't mean that I'm like out there catching all this D. No. What single as fuck looks like for Suzee Dunn is generally just laying in my bed watching one of the Harry Potter movies, sobbing, eating popcorn and literal shredded cheddar cheese. I feel like the older and older I get, and the more that I'm single as I'm older, and like the more that I get broken up with, the more that my mother, who got married at 19 and lost her virginity to my father, is just counting in her brain how many men I must have fucked in my life. She's freaking out, guys. Like, for the longest time, she was just like, don't get married, don't have children, it's awful. Until recently, when she's like, so, when are you gonna make me a grandchild? When are you gonna stop fucking everyone? Little slut. She doesn't understand. It's fine, we'll get there with her, I went to a wedding last weekend. Super fun. And when you're single at a wedding, it's basically just an opportunity to fall in love with friends of friends. So I met a guy there, and I told him that I was going to go to the bathroom, let him know. He asked me to watch his jacket. I was like, what, are we dating already? I decided to name our children, decide where we were going to get married, and then it all ended when he had to get on a train to New Jersey. Like, this is not realistic. I continually make the mistake of dating friends. Like, you think it's a good idea, you're like, I know this person, I care about this person, I love this person, but really it's just an opportunity to get your heart broken again, slowly. Like 2 friends ago that I dated. We broke up because he said that something was missing, which was really just him. And then as time's passed and he's moved on, and I've started stalking his new girlfriend on Instagram, I've realized that he's dating a 20-year-old, and what was really missing was a 12-year age gap. I feel like now in life I'm just like searching for a man that will love me the way that my ex loves his new girlfriend on Instagram. Like, it's gonna happen, right? Someone will post a photo of me every other day too, right? Oh, he never posted a photo of me ever in our friendship or relationship, of course. Or my recent breakup. We broke up because he said that I was too much, which really just means that he's not enough. It's sad because it's more like he doesn't want to be enough. It's fine, but you know, we continue to interact, and it's very interesting. I've been like paying close attention to our interactions. Like, he picked me up and dropped me off from the airport recently. He's about to help me move out of my apartment. And I'm just like, why are we doing all of the bad parts of being in a relationship? We don't sleep together anymore. We don't even make out. Listen, if you can't handle me at my best, then you can't have me at my worst. But you know what, guys? It's fine because he's here tonight. It is so nice that he's here. It's so nice that he's here. You know what? I mean, it all makes sense. Like all of these issues make sense because I have daddy issues. Which I know, you guys are like, we know, bitch, you're wearing blue lip gloss and a Mickey Mouse jumpsuit with pink Birkenstocks. We know you have daddy issues. Communication ended for my dad and I about 4 years ago, pretty much. And it ended because he texted me, quote, "I'm disappointed in the person you've become." And, you know, considering this is the man who was arrested for soliciting hookers when I was 5 years old, I texted back, "Feelings mutual, bro." You know, I'm just realizing that there are patterns in life. You know, like, my exes just weren't that into me, and neither is my dad. But I guess, like, all of this is to just say that, like, men are trash. I was thinking about this the other day, you know how, like, men are always like, oh, no, like, I'm very pro-women, like, I would never hurt women. I have a daughter. I have a wife. I have a sister. I have an aunt. I have a friend that's a girl. To me, that's like the same thing as when I'm driving on the street. I'm like, oh my God, what if I hit this cat right now? Oh, no, you know what? I can't hit this cat because it probably belongs to somebody. No, motherfucker, you just don't hit the cat because you hit that person. Because it's a human. Well, the cat's not a human, but you know what I'm saying. Another great example of men being trash is, I think it's really comforting, actually, that a lot of people in our country still don't believe that Russia had anything to do with our election. Because it gives me hope about, it comforts me on how little we believe women. I'm a young mom. Yeah, it's great. It's such a joy. My dog just turned 4. She is the cutest critter you've ever seen in your whole life, if I do say so myself. I mean, I created her, so. She is black and white. And like her whole body is white with some black spots on it, and then her entire head is black, which causes every woman, white woman over 40 to say, "Oh my God, look at that black face." But you know, the apple does not fall too far from the tree with me and my dog. She mostly likes hanging out with women. She, every time we're at Runyon, she'll like run up to a boy dog and start to try to play with them. And the minute that they start to pay attention to her, she's like, "No, not what I signed up for." Same girl, same. I am from a small town in Michigan. It's called Battle Creek, Michigan. And if you know anyone from my town, I've probably fucked them. I mean, it's just, you guys, it's just like what you have to do when you live in a small town. Because, you know, you really have to find your soulmate and like your partner as quickly as possible because we all know you're never gonna leave. Like my school provided these like dating profile Scantron sheets for us to fill out that would match us with someone in the school. My junior year, I filled it out, and I got matched with a guy whose Facebook feed included pictures of dead deer he had shot, positive George Bush rhetoric, and sayings like it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Senior year, I filled it out again, and it came back unmatchable. There must have been an odd number that year or something. But that's when I knew that I needed to move to New York City. So I moved to New York right at 18, didn't go to college. And let me tell you what it's like being a young 18-year-old girl from a tiny town in Michigan moving to New York City. Within the first 2 months of living there, I got roofied on a rooftop. I got lockjaw from getting my nose pierced. And then I proceeded to take a shit in the street because of that roofie in front of the first guy I was dating in adulthood. Lockjaw's crazy, right, guys? Anybody ever lockjaw? I feel like we all have that friend that we wish would get lockjaw. I'm definitely that friend. I finally shut the fuck up. No. Getting roofied is insane. I don't really remember much other than that sexy man waking me up the next morning and me trying to seduce him and him stopping me and saying, "Are you okay? You took a shit in the street last night." Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you with this. So I was leaving this grocery store while I was living in New York City, and this woman was relieving herself between two cars, and we accidentally locked eyes in the moment. And she looked at me right into my soul, and she goes, "You know how it is." And I said, "Yeah,